Hollywood can be a dreamland, but for some celebrities, it turns into a nightmare. Fame is a fickle thing. One moment you're on top of the world, and the next, you're dodging scandal headlines like a game of whack-a-mole. Some stars fell from grace due to their own choices, while others were caught in controversies that sent their careers plummeting like a malfunctioning roller coaster. Let's take a look at some of the biggest career meltdowns in recent times. Buckle up, because this ride gets bumpy. Number 8. Amber Heard, from Hollywood Darwin to Spanish Retreat. Remember when Amber Heard was gracing the big screen in Zombieland and Aquaman? Yeah, those were the good old days. Fast forward, and instead of riding the waves of Hollywood, she's making a different kind of splash by disappearing from the industry and settling in Spain under a new name. Her career had all the makings of an A-list success story, but then drama took center stage. The infamous legal battle with ex-husband Johnny Depp was a spectacle that made courtroom dramas look like bedtime stories. Public opinion wasn't exactly on her side, and once the trial was over, Hollywood seemed to give her the cold shoulder. Instead of rolling out red carpets, studios started rolling back contracts. She found some work in Italy and starred in a Spanish film, but critics weren't throwing roses her way. Word on the street is she's now embracing a quieter life in Madrid, far away from the flashing cameras. Will she ever return to Hollywood? Well, if there's one thing about this industry, it loves a good redemption arc. Number 7. Meghan Markle, from royalty to rebranding. Again, the Duchess of Sussex is back in the headlines, and surprise, it's not because of a royal family reunion. Meghan's been trying to carve out her post-royal identity, but it hasn't been smooth sailing. Her Netflix show With Love, Meghan ran into trouble even before it hit the screens. Instagram restricted searches for its hashtag, and to make matters worse, the premiere was postponed from January to March due to California wildfires. Talk about a rough start. Meanwhile, rumors are swirling that her fairy tale marriage to Prince Harry might not be as picture-perfect as their Christmas card photos suggest. Some insiders claim Harry is reconsidering his decision to step away from the royal family, while others speculate the couple is trying to rebrand themselves after years of solo projects. And then there's the latest juicy gossip. A new book claims Meghan was a little too friendly with Prince William back in the day. Apparently, her hands-on approach made the royal family a tad uncomfortable. Whether that's just tabloid drama or the real deal, one thing's for sure, Meghan's ability to stir the pot remains unmatched. Number 6. Will Smith slapped his career into controversy. For decades, Will Smith had an unshakable reputation in Hollywood. The man was a box office king, beloved by audiences and critics alike. Then came the moment that sent shockwaves across the world: the 2022 Oscars slap. In case you've been living under a rock, Smith stormed the stage and smacked comedian Chris Rock during the live broadcast. Instantly, his career went from unstoppable to uncertain. The Academy banned him from the Oscars for a decade, and multiple projects were put on hold. But here's the thing: Hollywood loves a comeback. Smith slowly worked his way back with Bad Boys, Ride or Die, and audiences didn't turn their backs on him completely. He's even got I Am Legend 2 lined up. The big question now: can he truly move past the slap and reclaim his throne? Time will tell. Number 5. Sean Diddy Combs, from mogul to mess. Diddy went from hip-hop royalty to headline disaster in record time. His empire started crumbling when serious allegations against him surfaced, including claims of inappropriate behavior, illegal business activities, and exploitation. Once a symbol of success and influence, he is now at the center of a growing scandal that threatens everything he built. His former partner Cassie was the first to come forward with disturbing accusations, and soon after, multiple women shared similar stories. Lawsuits piled up, and the mogul found himself in the kind of trouble money can't easily fix. Even his resignation from Revolt TV couldn't silence the storm, as the controversy continued to unfold, pulling more of his past into the spotlight. The man who once ruled music, fashion, and business is now fighting for his reputation. Once celebrated for his business acumen and cultural impact, he now faces a reckoning that could reshape his legacy forever. Can he recover from this, or is his empire permanently tainted? The jury's still out, but the damage is already significant. Number 4. Blake Lively, a Hollywood fairy tale turned legal nightmare. Blake Lively was once Hollywood's sweetheart, the gossip girl alum who charmed audiences in romantic comedies and thrillers alike. But recently, things have taken a dramatic turn, and not in the way her fans would hope. The trouble began with It Ends With Us, a movie adaptation of the popular novel. Instead of being a career-defining project, the film turned into a public relations mess. Criticism mounted over her portrayal of domestic violence themes, and old interviews resurfaced painting her in an unflattering light. Then things got really messy. Lively filed a lawsuit against her co-star and director Justin Baldoni, alleging inappropriate behavior. In response, Baldoni hit back with his own legal claims, dragging her husband, Ryan Reynolds, into the feud. The battle has led to major financial losses, including a reported 78% drop in sales for Lively's brands. Will she come out of this stronger, or is her Hollywood glow fading for good? The answer depends on how the lawsuit unfolds. Number 3. Ellen DeGeneres, from daytime queen to damage control. For years, Ellen was the face of kindness and positivity. But behind the scenes, it turns out things weren't so sunshine and rainbows. Reports emerged in 2020 about a toxic work environment on The Ellen DeGeneres Show, complete with allegations of bullying, discrimination, and misconduct. The backlash was swift, and even celebrities distanced themselves. Ratings tanked, and after 19 seasons, her show was pulled off the air. Since then, Ellen has attempted a comeback with a Netflix special and stand-up tour, but audiences remain skeptical. Rebuilding her image won't be easy, especially when old clips and interviews keep resurfacing. Can she convince people to give her another shot? So far, it's looking like an uphill battle. Number 2. Kanye West, genius or walking disaster. Kanye West has always walked the fine line between artistic brilliance and complete chaos. But in recent years, he's been leaning dangerously toward the latter. His controversial 2020 presidential campaign raised eyebrows, but it was his anti-Semitic remarks in 2022 that truly sent his career into a nosedive. Adidas, Balenciaga, and multiple other companies severed ties with him, stripping him of his billionaire status overnight. Fast forward to 2025, and Kanye's antics haven't slowed down. His latest scandal, a bizarre, nearly nude red carpet appearance with his wife at the Grammys, resulted in a lost $20 million concert deal in Tokyo. Investors are jumping ship, and the music industry isn't as forgiving as it once was. Can he bounce back? If anyone can make a comeback after setting their career on fire, it's Kanye. But at this point, even his most loyal fans are wondering if he'll ever stop self-sabotaging. Number 1. Ezra Miller, a hero's fall from grace. Ezra Miller was supposed to be one of Hollywood's rising stars, but their off-screen behavior sent their career spiraling. Legal trouble started piling up in 2022: arrests for disorderly conduct, assault allegations, and even disturbing accusations of grooming minors. Despite multiple apologies and promises to seek help, Miller's reputation is in tatters. The Flash movie underperformed, and studios seem hesitant to cast them in future projects. The question now isn't whether Miller can make a comeback, it's whether Hollywood is willing to take the risk on them ever again. And that, folks, is how Hollywood careers can go from red carpets to red alerts in record time. If you love this deep dive into celebrity chaos, hit that like button faster than Will Smith at the Oscars. And don't forget to subscribe, because you never know which star will be next to crash and burn. See you in the next one.